Hello everybody and welcome back. And today I wanted to go over the In Repair solo for you. I'm not going to go super in depth. I'm just going to kind of give you a resource to maybe learn a little better. I'm going to go over some fret numbers and strings that the frets are on. I'm not going to name you all the notes or anything like that, but I'm going to do my best for you. So I'll play it slow and just pause, whatever you need to do. I feel like this will be pretty helpful though. All right, we're gonna start on the 9th fret of the G string. We're gonna do a little bend here. Back to that fret. And we're gonna do a flutter from 7 to 9. Land on the 9th of the D. And then after we do that, we're gonna vibrato the 7th fret of the G string into a hammer-on bend of the 9th fret. Back to the 7th. And then we're going to do the 12th fret of the E real quick. We're going to slide down. All right, and the next part is a whole step bend here. On the 10th fret of the B string. And then we're going to be going kind of back and forth just between these two. So yeah, I'm going to play it slowly and just watch for the rhythm pattern. I'm just going to slide up to the 12th fret there at the end of that. All right, and then the next part. And all that is just 10th fret again, similar bend, but you're going to just come back down. And then you're going to hit the 8th. And then you're going to kind of start it bent on the 9th fret of the G. And you're going to come down. And I like to hammer on those last two notes, but you can also slide into it. And you can, I don't know, that's what I like to do. But yeah, so you pull off to the 7th, and then back to the 9th, and then the last note is right on top of that 9th on the G. So it's the 9th on the D. And then this part is where it gets kind of crazy. It's just kind of this little like box thing, this little weird shape here. And remember, the dynamics are very important in the solo. So you kind of start soft, and then it's like a roller coaster of dynamics here. And then you're gonna go, so. What's different about that one is that you're using the 10th fret of the G, which we haven't done yet. And then this is probably one of the trickier parts. So we're gonna move up to 10th on the D string, and then we're gonna go to the 12th. It's pretty quick. So it's just kind of like a little 4-note walk up here. So it's 10th and 12th on the D to 10th and 12th on the G. And then you hit that again, that 12th on the G one more time, and then you bend it. And then pull off, and then land on the 12th on the D. And then you're gonna pluck it right after you land on it, so it's like that double effect. And then that last note of that part is just a slight bend on the 10th of the G. notice my picking hand? And then here we go. So leading into this is just these notes here. It's just a pretty simple walk up in the pentatonic area. And then you get 3 of those with varying rhythms. I would play along with the recording to get it down. The next part is this classic John Mayer flutter, which starts on the 13th of the B string. So we're gonna hit the 13th of the B string, and then we're gonna do a hammer-on pull-off from the 10th to the 13th. Which is just the 12th on the G string to the 10th on the G string. And that, you can pretty much hammer on pull off all that. And you're gonna, on that 10th on the G string, you're gonna wanna hang on that for a second and bend it up. And then we're gonna do which is just on the 12th fret of the G string, we're gonna do like a half bend into the 10th note, or the 10th fret on the B string. And then we're gonna do a little pull-off thing from the 12th to the 10th. And then we're gonna land back on the 12th on the D string. And then right after you do this is the hardest part of the whole thing. There's like a quick rake, and then you flutter down the rest of the way. Yeah, it's hard to do. All right, this next part's pretty straightforward. We're on the 10th of the B, and then we're gonna go to the 13th of the B, and then the 10th of the E, and then the 12th of the E. And then we're gonna start at half bent up here, and then we're gonna walk back down the same notes we just played. And then we're gonna do a full step bend on the 13th of the E, and then we're gonna do a slower bend, not quite do a full step on the second time though. And then we're gonna walk down very Stevie here. And then we're gonna start the 12th bent on the G string to the 10th on the G string, and then we're gonna bend it back down, but instead of up. And then you're gonna vibrato that 10th after that. And then this part is where it switches up here. On the 11th fret, we're gonna do. And then get ready to catch the 12th fret of the D string right after that. And then we're gonna give the 10th of the G a little bend here. And then we got a couple hits of the 10th on the B. And then we're gonna do a nice little bend on the 12th of the E. And then we're gonna vibrato the 10th of the E. And then this is something that Stevie would do sometimes. Not that Stevie's just the easiest reference to go off of. But and this is just the 13th of the E to the 10th of the E, and then to the 10th of the B. And that's gonna take some practice if you were not used to stuff like that. But yeah. He does that 4 times. And then the 4th one is a little faster. And then he does a full step bend on the 13th. And then a little tiny micro bend. And then you catch the 10th very softly. Yeah. And then the 12th of the B. And then the 12th of the E. 10th of the B. Hold on one second. I hope this was helpful. I know it was kind of a mess, but you know, you can always pause, go back, fast forward, whatever. If you felt like I hanged on something too long, you know, this was a very impromptu. I just learned this today, so, but I knew it would be a helpful tool and a good video. So I'm gonna be doing a Collins Shuffle tutorial that'll be a little more structured than this one, but you know, that's coming out real soon, so be on the lookout for that. But yes. This is a really fun solo, and it's very worth practicing, very worth learning. You can take away a lot from it. You'll be a better guitar player after you learn this solo. So yeah, subscribe, comment, like, share, whatever you want to do, and I'll see you in the next video.